Sup bro.
Hey, how's it going, man? And we've got everything handled. Sorry about the delay. We have everything good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and post it on Facebook. Twitter is good. And now we go to discard form, share, copy. Nope. Ain't nobody want to love you, ugly hoe. Alright, guys. And that completes
What's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going, man? We're going live at 1 a.m. We got 1 more minute. Appreciate you coming by. How you been, brother? So hairy. Love it. Alright, guys. It's 1 a.m. Let's do it. And if you've been waiting, thanks for your patience. We had to get all the social media done and get all that out of the way since things are, So the overall is going to be 78. We're going to be versing off Seahawks. Looks like they went up by like 1 point. Ain't nobody worried about them, bro. Let's look at these jerseys here. Alright, we're going to be in that dark one. We're going to go all white out. I think we got a good one. Or maybe not. I can't remember. These are my odd jerseys, I ain't even gonna lie. Alright, let's get it week 2, guys.
It's Madden NFL 23, and our focus is on the Lions' versatile running back. He's coming off a track meet kind of week, just a bunch of yards and frequent trips to the end zone. It's the Lions and the Seahawks, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
We are just south of Portland Square here in the great Northwest city of Seattle at newly named Logan Field, home of the 12s. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at the Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
We'll see.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they are led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh, shit.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the 8-yard line, 7-2. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Lions.
How you figure?
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
They start to drive with White, and this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
2nd and 3. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. They find some open field here. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the...
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, no. Good grab, Elliott. Man. That was horrible.
Across midfield now for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Come on, guys.
So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Zamir White returning to the field. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
But I think he's being a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it...
He's a beast.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young singer-crowder in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass. Exactly where it needed to be. Very mature player for the second-year quarterback.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he overshot it there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. It's taken to the 26. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's Zamir White returning to the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Wright's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. So that was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. For this offense. Here's Walker to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
third down, he'll drop to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. 2nd and 11. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, please, they get to the foot.
Let's go.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right.
Come on, goddammit. You got to watch what you're doing.
Otherwise, he can really decimate him.
I believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And the Seahawks had a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. On a handoff, it's White. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll run for it. This is White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is White on the screen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing near midfield at the 49.
Ain't too much to it, bro. Just grinding games out in there. Just got to year 3 on here. How's everything your way? Nice.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh! They brought the heat.
After the incomplete pass here now, he is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh!
Complete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play.
No way.
Touchdown, Detroit.
What a throw. Unbelievable.
Performance, 4 first half touchdowns. And the Lions
4 touchdowns. Benjamin, 4 touchdowns. St. Brown can't be stopped, bro.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Badgley on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A 10-play play that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they recovered. They have. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory. Damian Pierce, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. 2 touchdown passes for Kirk Cousins there. Finally, let's get to the desert. Let's check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And that game is tied. They take on the visiting 49ers. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And a big part of their success on the scoreboard is their success in the running game. Over 100 yards as a team in those first 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the rushing numbers tell a different story. They really couldn't get a whole lot going on the ground. And the evidence? The numbers. These 2 coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway from the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. We have to stand up for the call this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times when the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Second and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw here. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. Continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half, and now 7 on the game. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till
good hit.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get some yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Got it.
Left side, and he's got him in.
Oh!
And it's going to be another
What a collision.
as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good try.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Aw, come on.
Justin Simmons. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
I don't know what he thought,
they stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught. St. Brown. And he is
what a fucking play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their 2nd half blowout material. They'll get about 6 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. On 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, there we go, baby. Oh.
Down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. He's got his man. It's caught for a
Unbelievable.
touchdown.
He was wide open. Shoot.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Right in between both of them.
They're looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Open.
Oh, good collision.
Fant, the tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left side here taking.
Man, we're hitting them up. I give it credit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running right, here's Walker. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. It's caught, Lockett. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. He'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And they will
he got planted.
Against the first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Wow.
From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and...
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be stacked up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. They'll try the right side here with White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 3. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, lucky as hell.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Hey, how's it going, bro?
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fan.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
All right, guys, 38-14. Let's see if they can get 7 more on the board.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing.
Oh, he got rid of it.
Field, so he'll throw it away.
At this point, down.
All right, 34 seconds.
Blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Oh, where were you running to, buddy?
The field the entire game.
Gotta go the other way.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he mad as hell.
They'll certainly be on the tablets going over that.
They're playing now.
Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a double coverage.
Oh, wow.
And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. As they
Dumb decision. Forced it into a double coverage.
The league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
Oh,
remember,
nice.
Second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting and turn it into
Hey, what's up, bro?
They start the drive with White, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Detroit, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look.
All right, guys. We held it. Brock Wright, the tight end from Notre Dame. He's been 3 years in now. And so far, so good. Brock Wright has still made it. And we've been working on him for a while now. Aiden Hutchinson, another one that's been here and been getting better and better. Alright, so we got Alright, we're going to go week 2 out. And here comes week 4. So Chicago's 0-2 and we're 2-0. St. Brown, 9 receptions, 133 yards. He had an average of 15 yards. He had 5 TDs. Jesus Christ, that dude had 16 tackles. Jerome Jennings, the right linebacker. And Jaleel Lynch, which is the left end. Should be coming back in. He's out for a week. He'll be in next week. Alright guys, so now we face off against Chicago Bears. They're 0-2. Man, we're third game in a row away. And we'll go ahead and do a doubleheader here, and we'll load back in.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He was a machine for them last week with several touchdowns, on top of triple digits receiving. It's the Lions and the Bears, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of the season to go.
I'm excited, bitch. We fucking shit up.
And that might carry them.
This is the best start we've had in a while, bro. Telling us not to get excited. Like, fuck off me, man. Tell them, fam, we in this bitch. Like, you know what y'all about,
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
All right, Chad, I ain't playing.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And I saw they had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Starting on the ground with Herbert. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met behind the line. was a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete.
Oh, the rookie's there.
And he's up in it after a
He's not a rookie anymore.
Up to the 25-yard line.
Year 1 sophomore. That's what done.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
McNeil.
What an effort to get in there and drop it.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Nah.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
But still.
On their side of midfield at the 47. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
2 people just left on the ground.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be stopped at a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Close to the first points of the game. Just need to hang on. Jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 108 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
On 2nd and 7, Fields finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And some space here.
It's alright, good thing. It's alright, good thing.
Take a first quarter lead.
Brandon, you and I have caught a lot of college football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And just on Wednesday, he was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for that over 100-yard performance he had last week.
Deservedly so, and I enjoyed our time with him and asked him how he got it done. What did he see? He said film study, watching what the defenses were going to present, understanding how to defeat those, and then he was a step ahead because he said they're going to change up and counter another way, and he beat them that way too.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Holding. Offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw here. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
They run the draw play. This is White. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10 as you...
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. This is White on the screen.
Nice.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll set up to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown will make the grab. And the Lions have moved out in front. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one...
They'll start out here with the option left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Yeah, this is great work by a quarterback here. He's doing anything he can to avoid taking a square hit. I admire the way he worked his way through the initial contact and then continued downfield for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Fields.
Oh, no.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now Fields. And this one is incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Fields. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Fields on 1st down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Bears! Van Jefferson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are once again back in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception from the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Zamir White returning to the field. They're behind in the 1st half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and inches. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll go up the middle with Wright. Pushes him over. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get things started in the NFC North. Minnesota on the road traveling to Lambeau. And they're drawing close to halftime with the Vikings out on top. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception.
Gonna have to exploit now.
From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions, and they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there. These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Goff.
This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is
come on, man.
And good field position coming up here. Football at the 12-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they have plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that could be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out. Okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good
stuff.
Now, contested in the third quarter.
Not that time, bud.
Appears to be an injured bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On second down, a run to Herbert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Van Jefferson. On the out to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, they'll run with White. And some room to work. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it right side to White. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Running out of the gun with White, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Shaq Thompson drives him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Lions punter now. As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They are in need of 6 yards here as they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. They'll get that underneath to Herbert. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Fields going to take this himself, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now on 2nd and 13. Fields being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's
Okawara.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Oh my God, you got to beat.
Knocked away and incomplete. Smart enough to avoid the taunting rule. I guarantee he's quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin.
Damn.
Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
From his own end zone, Fields. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Fucking piece of shit.
Down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Took a hit,
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Fields now to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. One play action, Fields. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert.
Ooh, Strobridge.
Down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And Detroit getting set to go now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. This is White on the screen. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Back to throw again. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Back to throw. Looking for right, and he finds him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. He's back to throw. And this will be caught.
Let's go, Brock Wright. Woo, St. Brown was out. I couldn't believe it.
But now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone.
St. Brown.
Successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up.
St. Brown.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
He said they're locked into a good one here. Alright, guys. We need to bust ass right here. Come on, fellas. This is for the season. This is for the season.
You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game winning.
Ooh, he got smacked.
Because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Coach already asked the special teams coach.
Nickel cover 2 man. Let's do this.
What's the yard line we have to get?
Sturbridge boys.
Quarterback in his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Fields. And that went too far in front.
Our third Sam will blitz 3.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Fields.
Oh, and he's picked on a double. Oh. Wow. Double coverage, and he throws a jump ball. I don't know why he thought that would be a good idea. Boom. Nope. Boom. They blocked number 13. Hey, what up, big dog? What's up, bro? Pretty good game, ain't it, Benjamin?
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds.
What's up, bro?
They know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. They defer to right out of the shotgun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down.
Not good. The defense just gave up a huge run to me.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Do some movement. Let's see if they'll fall for a little bit of movement here. I got 2 timeouts.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is White. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Tails never fail.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins.
Ooh, we won the coin toss. Let's go. Visitors run.
The game is over at that point.
Ooh.
And they'll get him down inside the
Big, huge, great first return of the game.
Offense ready to take over. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So you don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And that's what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now a give to White.
Ooh, 30 inches. We'll do a strong H dub, baby.
In overtime, this is 30 inches. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
You certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward.
Oh my God.
For the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the handoff, it's White. And he's got some space here. And he
wow.
Goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 178 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say,
good run there. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Ready, set.
Here's White. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Opting to run again here with White. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now White. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Going on the ground. It's it's White. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they have regained the lead. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel. Came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it.
What a game.
So for the Lions, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Jesus. And player of the game's Amir White receives a free upgrade. Receiving back. I'm about to get a bit of the update. You already know what time it is. I'm gonna have a 70. You already know. I mean, gonna be a receiving back soon. Ooh. I don't care. We doubled their shit and barely won. Okay. Alright, we're moving into week 3, and we'll continue back here tomorrow. We will face a NFC opponent, Green Bay. So they'll be in our division. So what we'll be doing, look at that. Look at that damn beauty right there. Week 2, week 1, week 3, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Week 1, interception by Jerry Jacobs. Oh, wait.
Sup, bro?
Anyways, what's up, bro? Alright, guys, now let's see if we can form. We'll finally have our, I think, hold on. So Amon St. Brown gets an upgrade after having a great practice, so he's going to have a physical. JJ Trey McDowell from Alabama, our rookie, had a great practice, so he will be getting zone skilled. The left guard, Casey McKnight's doing better. He'll be in the weight room. Pass protection, Taylor Rivers. Defensive tackle, Brian Oaksleby. The rookie from LSU, okay. Oglesby. Alright, he's really suffering in the weight room, so we're going to make him go to the weight room, and that should make him a beast. Perfect. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. or go to Twitter and have it more accurate, but anytime after 10 a.m. keep a watch. Or click the bell for notifications, and when I go live, you'll be ready. We will be facing Green Bay, and it'll be week 4. We should have some momentum behind us, at least, to say the least. So, you guys have a great night. I'm Tito. This is TitoMan.tv. And obviously, there's nobody here live, so if you're watching this as an old rerun, or I'm dead and gone, and this is somebody watching because they miss me, I love you. Have a great night, y'all. Or morning, or wherever you may be, or wherever you may have going on. Remember, there's love out there. Take a deep breath. Open your eyes. See that? Feel that? Anything negative, just let go of it. And be thankful for the littlest things that you can think of. Like being able to move.